commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Washington moving the ball around. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon down low. Coulibaly defending. Here's Johnson. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, and we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Riley. Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Brown. Free throw line jumper. Washington again can't hit.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Here's Johnson. Left side Young. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Reese. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Jokic. Last game he had 28 points. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Washington with a rebound.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And he's going for the lob. Intercepted. Young with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Riley. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, it's easy to see why this team trusts Young to facilitate this offense. His decision-making is tremendous.
Now here's Murray. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And stolen by Murray. He goes up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Jacks up with 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lays it up and in.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Wizards trail by 6. Right side Young. Softly drops in the floater.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Outside Coulibaly. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Over Murray. Young missing again.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
And it's Jokic missing. The Wizards trail by 8. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
They push it up 4 on 3. From the low block. Rebounded by Johnson.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Washington again can't hit. The Nuggets lead by 8. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Right side Young. Let's go with a 3.
Long arms and just great instincts. That's how Gordon finds the big block opportunity.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, Denver.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Outside Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Riley. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Riley's got 6.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for him.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
And Washington making a change here. Jokic has checked in.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Coulibaly. Lets it go. Young misses.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
And Denver making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Vukcevic. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Jokic. It's tipped. Stolen by Young. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Jokic, and Strother subbed in for Brown. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Nuggets lead by 6. And here's Murray. Gordon outside. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
There's Young with the 3. They get the rebound. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Left side Young. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Young's got 5 now.
And Young is at his best when he's hunting shots, especially when he's firing off the catch.
Murray finds Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Young. Murray passes to Gordon. Basket's good. Gordon's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Johnson. Tipped. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. And Vukcevic pulls it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. It's Carrington on the wing. Defended by Hardaway. High post Young. Uneasy 2 on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Trae Young can get work done inside as well.
Pass to Hardaway. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Gordon with a steal. There's the drive.
Oh, wow. Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Young against Brown. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. The Wizards trail by 7. Right side Carrington. Pass to Johnson. The 3. Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
And his team really being impacted by the fact that nothing is falling for him right now.
Now here's Brown. Gordon on the wing. Denver moving it around. And here's Hardaway. Here's Strother. Counted from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Hardaway. A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Gordon can't hit. Wizards trail by 10. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul. Wizards substitution. Watkins. Hardy.
Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Offensive board. Pass to Champagny. Here's Hardy. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 5, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Washington needs to get off a shot.
They're having a hard time knocking down their threes here in the early going.
Washington again can't hit. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
To win the drought. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. Brown scanning the floor. Strother. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Nuggets ahead, up by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Hardy. And it's Champagny at the 4. Pass to Jokic. The floater. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Carrington. Here's Vucevic. Back to Carrington. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Brown. To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 9.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Vucevic. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Carlton Carrington.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Pass to Hardy. Oh, there's the alley! Jokic can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And it's good. 2 points. 13 points in the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Jones, he's checked in for Hardaway. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Nuggets, number 1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Vukcevic. Just 5 on the clock. Coulibaly finds Young over Jones. And again, Washington, no good. Denver leading by 18. Now here's Jokic. Outside Jones. And here's Johnson. Denver moving it around. Oh, deflected. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Here's Coulibaly. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Jokic with a screen on Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Johnson. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Wizards making a switch here. Carrington's checked in. The shot by Brown, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Washington. Back to Murray. There's the triple. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Free throw, no good for Young.
Hey, look, make no mistake about it. Trae Young is an elite offensive force in this league. A guy who can single-handedly carry an offense.
Reese, he's checked in for Carrington. Pass to Champagny. Here's Riley, defended by Murray. All sorts of time. Riley, good. Riley's got 8. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They led by as many as 18. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Wizards trail by 13. Here's Riley. Give him 8. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Misses the baby hook. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Volley. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's that strength. Murray.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
The Wizards have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Offensive rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Good on the shot. Murray's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Pass to Champagny. Launches it. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jokic. And Aaron Gordon subbed in for Murray. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Jones against Young. Basket counts. Jones has gotten his first bucket of the night.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Champagny. Johnson with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Koulibaly with a screen on Brown. Here's Johnson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets. The first one falls. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Here's Riley. Give him 8 points now. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Riley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Outside Brown. Jones finds Gordon. Back to Jones. Johnson against Brown. Denver needs to get off a shot. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Back to Koulibaly. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, scoring guard by trade. Johnson's ability to create for others will be huge in his development.
Here's Strawther. Back to Jones. For three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Well, he is the poster child for hard work. Tyus Jones has been around this league now for a number of years, and he has always been a contributor on every team. Now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Riley, guarded by Brown. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Riley. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. Takes it inside, and it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Koulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson for 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Yeah, it's impressive how in control Johnson plays. He's got great skills with the ball.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Young against Jones. From deep three-point land. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Yeah, nice pass, just multifaceted. That's how I describe Gordon.
There's Young with the three. Denver grabs the miss. They led the game at one point by 20. They get it back. And Jonas Valanciunas again. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's Gordon. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Outside Brown.
Watch the screen.
Back to Jones. Gordon outside. They set the pick. Off target from outside. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 19. And they're on the run. Jumps up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Strother, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jones. And it's the Nuggets ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
But defensively, the last thing we want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Great focus there from Murray to convert through the foul.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Here's Young in his last outing with 12 points. Fires high post, and he drops that one in. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is so tough to stop. Trae Young accelerates and then stops on a dime to knock down that jumper.
A good look from Brown, and Vucevic pulls it down.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back to the game after this break.
Hello.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. And that's it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Now, what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Denver leading by 23. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Out to Gordon, 5 on the clock. And it's all from three-point range. Well, the Wizards shooting 40% from the field in this one. To the left side wing. Here's Riley. That three's off the mark. Denver is shooting around 53%, a nice number. Gordon can't hit. Poke loose. Gordon with a steal. And Gordon with the big finish.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Young. Johnson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
3 points.
Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, Johnson doesn't just take a lot of threes. He makes them, too.
Murray with it. Guarded by Young. Murray, no good.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Reese, covered by Jokic. Coulibaly with a screen on Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Riley's shot is off. Denver leading by 22. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. 4th, Denver.
And when you look at the numbers from a year ago, they were dominant on the glass. It's a big part of their identity.
Outside Johnson. Here's Riley. 10 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Over Brown. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brown finds Jokic. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Young. From deep. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the 3rd.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Jokic, the screen. The drive by Murray. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. The Wizards have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. It's stolen by Johnson. Brown passes to Johnson. Off with the layup. Johnson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Riley, guarded by Brown. Outside Young. Launches it from deep. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jokic, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Looking at who's out there now for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. Murray's shot is good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Coulibaly. Murray against Young. Tries to break his ice. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 14.
Well, not only is he a great shooter from deep, he's also really good at slicing his way inside. That's just a great drive.
Now here's Hardaway. No points so far. Outside Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Back to Gordon. From downtown. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
To the right side. There's Young with the three. Rebounded by Denver.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Murray inside. Young's there. Murray, no good. Reese with the rebound. The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Young against Murray. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. This one for 3.
Yeah, well, Murray has worked a lot on his defense, and that's a good contest there.
Young misses. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Jones comes in for Jamal Murray. Hardaway, the pass to Johnson. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Coulibaly missing. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Jokic. Washington with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reese. Lays it up and banks it in.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Now Jones. He's got 5. Now here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Here's Riley, covered by Johnson. Here's Young. That shot, no good. Jones with some nice D. Jokic with a screen on Young. Jones. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist from Jones. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter. And Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Riley. The kick out to Johnson. To the paint. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Carrington, he's checked in for Trae Young.
Checking in for the Wizards. Number 7, Carlton Carrington.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Jokic is doubled. Jones from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Coulibaly's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Carrington. The D's right on him. Pass to Riley. Back to Carrington. Here's Reese. Outside Carrington. Clock at 4. 3-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Jones feels it out. Here's Gordon. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
The kick out to Johnson from behind the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Gordon outside. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, sometimes it seems as if Gordon prefers to finish through contact. He doesn't back down from anyone.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That'll be a second foul of the game. Strother's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Jones. And a change for the Wizards. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Reese. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 15.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Carrington with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Johnson. And it's good from the elbow. 17 points in the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Jokic. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Vukcevic. And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside, Brown. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Nikola Jokic is 2nd.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in, and both free throws good for Brown. The Wizards shooting only 40% from the floor in this game.
Denver foul.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
15 foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Wizards. Watkins. 2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Tries again. And that's collected by Trae Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And he can't get the first one. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team. And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Young from long range. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Strother. Fires for 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Carrington. Back to Young. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Vukcevic. From outside, off the mark. Here's Strother. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Strother's got 5 now. And so it's Denver with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Trae Young, and it's Vukcevic in at the center position, filling out the middle. Outside, Brown. Outside, Jones. No luck on that one.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Young. And it's Denver with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Shots good by Carrington.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Outside, Brown. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Wizards. Vukcevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Carrington. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Najee. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young looking over the floor. Rebounded by Denver.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Knocked away. And they're on the break. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle, not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. High post Young. Here's Champagnie. Here's Vukcevic. Ooh, powered down with both hands. And that's a double-double for him now.
Incredible! I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Young, defended by Jones. 3-pointer. Kept alive. And there's a pick. Now here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. The shot, no good.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Pass to Najee. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Reese, he's checked in for Washington.
Wizards substitution. Number 15, Julian Reeves.
Here's Vukcevic. Valanciunas covering. Outside Young. Here's Champagny. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside Jones. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Najee. Back to Brown to get back on track. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
On defense, Denver. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Johnson against Brown. Johnson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Coulibaly. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Valanciunas has gotten 4 this quarter.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Outside Coulibaly. Young, the pass to Johnson. From 13, here's Reese. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Najee. Young against Jones. Pass to Riley. Fires the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. And Brown has got the ball here for the Nuggets. And here's Valanciunas. Here's Strawther. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's the best way to beat a double team. Find the open man.
Pass to Riley. Now Johnson. Outside Coulibaly. And there's the screen. Nice move. Count that one.
Well, you could see Trae Young right there feeling out where the defense was, and then he found that pocket in the mid-range, and he rose up and knocked it down.
And here's Jones. Outside, Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on Coulibaly. Gordon on the take. He gets it in there.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Young from long range. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Johnson. Over Jones. And another basket for Washington.
Yeah, this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Valanciunas has got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Jones. Now a timeout called by Denver. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Pass to Young. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
It's stolen away. Jones against Johnson. Count it. Good. Johnson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, and it's been the Trey Johnson show all game long, scoring a bunch of buckets.
Jones with the ball. To the wing, right side. Here's Pickett. Off target from three-point range.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Young against Jones. Here's Riley. Clock at 6. Excellent D there from Holmes. Jones feels it out.
2 minutes.
Jones up top. There's a minute 54 left in the final quarter. Rebound Washington. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Counted.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Strother. Back to Jones. Pass to Pickett. Now here's Holmes. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Holmes has got his first bucket in this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for Nikola Jokic.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Jones. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the 3. He's off on that one.
Denver foul. Pickett. First personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good.
Why was Trey Johnson such a high pick? When he gets hot, he can light up the scoreboard, a microwave-type scoring talent.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Brown, that's good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Screen by Young. Takes a 3. And they get it back.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Aaron, a tough...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.